Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we rise now for the Danish national anthem. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Scotland have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it's hard to look past this guy, Rasmus Højlund. OK, he's landed on the biggest stage right now, but there are an awful lot of aspects of his game that need improving, and I think we've seen that. Yes, he's got the basics, they're all in place, but he has a lot of hard work to put in now before he can emerge as the striker everybody would like him to be.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Gets a good foot in there. Gilmore. Begin. And it's McTominay, and he shoots! Eriksson. Vint. And there's green grass ahead of him. Højlund. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. McTominay. Morgan. McTominay. Now that's a fine challenge. Denmark do love to play with a bit of width, Jim.
Yeah, and just notice the way, when they ping it out wide, the prompt for those in central midfield to make their forward runs, and they're looking to get on the end of whatever arrives.
Clearly not happy with that. Anderson. Højbjerg. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Looks to the other side. Great defending, strong and determined. Vint! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And he's there to clear it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. He's cut it out. Højbjerg. Nelson shifted upfield. And the pass is intercepted. Morgan. Now it's McTominay. Deftly away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anderson. Nelson. Oh, well measured. Now it's McTominay. And it's Gilmore. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, delicate chip through. Shot, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And that's a throw. McTominay. Aim forwards. And he's on his way! Højlund played out towards the right wing. And it's been played through. Vint. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Scotland have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's McTominay. Nicely intercepted. Gilmore. McGinn. Now it's McTominay. Out to the left it goes. Crossed into the box. Corner it is. Nelson clears it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now the delivery. Long ball looking to counter. Played out to the right. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nelson gets rid without sophistication. In with the challenge. Nice physical challenge. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's in a good position. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Scotland have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Nelson chooses to go cross-field. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he goes cross-field. That's the throw. Denmark have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Over to the left, swept in, and that is not finding anyone. Anderson, spread out to the left. And he's picked out the run. This looks promising.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gilmore played with finesse.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Anderson succumbs to the pressure. That's good running with the ball. He's had a shot! That's it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
They should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Scotland are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Wins the duel this time. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Cuts out the pass. Eriksson. Looking to break at pace. Done delicately. Højbjerg. Moved on forwards. Vint. Out to the right. Eriksson. Foot in. So what can they make of this? And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Could be danger. And one more try! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Scotland find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that could set him on his way. That is a brilliant interception. Eriksson, now here's the delivery. And that will be the final act. Scotland, well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter.